Hey everyone, so I finally got my hands on the Lorex 4K surveillance system, and let me tell you, it's been a total game saver for keeping an eye on things around the house. If you've ever felt like your security cameras are missing the details or just not giving you the clarity you need, this might be the upgrade you're looking for. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the video quality is next level. We're talking true 4K resolution here, which means when you zoom in on footage, you're still seeing crisp details instead of a blurry mess. I've had other cameras before where the image would pixelate the second you tried to zoom in, but with this system, even the 4x optical zoom on these bullet cameras keeps things sharp. I've caught license plates from across the street and even seen the face of someone lingering near my front door, something my old 1080p cameras couldn't do. The night vision is another standout. Most cameras switch to black and white at night, but this one uses color night vision thanks to an extra infrared light. I was skeptical at first, but honestly, it's like having a mini floodlight turned on. I can see colors and details clearly even in complete darkness, which is huge for identifying people or objects. Plus, it's rated IP67 for weatherproofing, so whether it's pouring rain or snowing at -40 degrees Fahrenheit, these cameras keep working without a hitch. One of the biggest headaches with security cameras is dealing with false alerts. You know, the wind blowing a tree branch or a passing car setting off notifications all night long. But this system has smart motion detection that actually learns what's normal around your property. It filters out the little stuff like leaves or small animals, so you only get alerts when something meaningful happens. I've cut down my notifications by about 80% since switching to this, which means I'm not constantly checking my phone for nothing. The setup was surprisingly straightforward too. The NVR comes pre-configured, so you just plug in the cameras and you're good to go. I had it running in under 30 minutes, which is a relief if you're not super tech-savvy. And with 32 channels, you've got room to expand if you want to add more cameras later down the road. I started with 16, but the system can handle double that without any issues. Storage is another big win here. The included 8 TB hard drive gives you plenty of space for continuous recording, especially at 4K. I've been running it 24/7 for a few months now, and I still have over half the storage free. If you're worried about running out of space, you can always swap in a bigger drive or even set up motion-based recording to save space. The only minor downside I've noticed is that the cameras are a bit bulky compared to some sleeker models out there. They stick out more, so if aesthetics are a big concern, you might want to think about placement. Also, while the app is solid for remote viewing, the interface can feel a little clunky at times. It works fine, but it's not as polished as some of the more consumer-friendly brands. All in all, if you're serious about home security and want footage that actually helps you see what's going on, this Lorex system is worth every penny. It's reliable, high quality, and packed with features that actually make a difference in real-world use. The link is waiting for you below if you want to take a closer look. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Lorex 4KHDIP3216Ni-2 4K surveillance system with N882A38B 8 TB 4K 32-channel NVR and 16 4K 8MP LNB 9282 B4X optical zoom bullet cameras sounds impressive on paper, but weather strengths like record at a real-time 30 frames per second, providing smooth and NC more with up to 113 field of view, depending on the actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Lorex 4KHDIP3216Ni-2 4K surveillance system with N882A38B 8 TB 4K 32-channel NVR and 16 4K 8MP LNB 9282 B4X. Optical zoom bullet cameras usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.